शुक्लाम्बरधरं विष्णुं शशिवर्णं चतुर्भुजं प्रसन्नवदनं ध्यायेत् सर्वविघ्नोपशान्तये। गुरुर्ब्रह्मा गुरुर्विष्णु गुरुर्देवो महेश्वरः गुरुः साक्षात् परब्रह्म तस्मै श्रीगुरवे नमः। सरस्वती नमस्तुभ्यं वरदे कामरूपिणी विद्यारम्भं करिष्यामि सिद्धिर्भवतु मे सदा। Hari Om. A blissful Friday morning to every one of you. Welcome to this purest, the most divine temple which is within our own selves. My loving pranams at the divine lotus feet of my Guru, Papa Swami Ramdas of Anandashram, Kanjangad, Kerala, and my beloved parents. We will offer our salutations to Bhagavan Ramana Maharshi and start today's session. Neelaravinda Suhrada Sadrisham Prasade Tulyam Tatha Mahasi Toyaja Bandhavena Brahmyav Stitau Tu Pitaram Vatamulavasam Samsmarayantam Achalam Tamanusmaramaha. We are at the last stage of Upadesha Sara. The last few shlokas today. He introduces us to Karma Yoga, Upasana Yoga, Ashtanga Yoga, and then at the end, he talks about, initially it is introduction to Jnana Yoga, and then elaboration on how to achieve that. Drishyavarita, how to achieve this. This is Ramana Maharshi's own way of explanation. And he says that this marga, this path, is the direct one. There is no going round and round and round. Directly you will reach the destination. In the 24th shloka, he said, Isha Jivayoho Veshadhibhida. Between Isha or Paramatma and Jivatma. The difference is between Vesha and Dhi. We have seen so many items in that Vesha. Then Dhi. Dhi is Buddhi or Jnana or the angle of perception, Drishtikona. Paramatma's Drishtikona or perspective is Samadarshana. All are equal to him. Whereas for us, it is not so. We have me and mine. All our decisions are based on me and mine. If this is my person, then there is one set of rules. If it is not my person or related to me, then the rules are different. This we have to observe ourselves. Do I behave in this way? If it is so, then we must try to come out of it. That doesn't mean that we have to invite all the people in the world to our house and say that all of you are like my children or my parents or so. That's not the way. But heart of hearts, all are one. So he said that this is the difference, and Satsvabhavato Vastu Kevalam. When you look at it from the angle of existence, Sat is existence. From this perspective, if you see, Vastu Kevalam, there is only one thing. Like how you say, ocean, waves, bubbles, all these are different. They appear to be different. Because form-wise they are different, name-wise they are different, look-wise they are different. But if you go deeper into it, it is only water. Bubble is nothing but water. Wave is nothing but water. Ocean is nothing but water. So it's only water everywhere. So Sat Swabhavato Vastu Kevalam. In the next shloka, 25th shloka, Veshahanata Swatma Darshanam Isha Darshanam Swatma Rupata. Now he says Veshahanataha. Now destroy this Vesha. The medium. Chaitanya works on the medium of body, mind, intellect complex, BMI complex. It becomes Jivatma. The same Chaitanya works through Maya. The medium is different now and it becomes Paramatma. Jivatma equals Paramatma. We have seen an equation. So these two, 24, 25, we can say that these are Mahavakyas which say that Jivatma equals Paramatma. Like as I said in the earlier session, 5 into 2 equals 6 plus 4. They appear to be different. The numerals are 5 and 2 on the left hand side and 6 and 4 on the right hand side. Operations are different. On the left hand side you have addition, on the right hand side you have multiplication. So they appear to be different. But when you really work out, oh, it is 10 equals 10, true. So it is an equation. In the same way, when you destroy this Vesha, when the medium is removed, we saw the different items which come under this Vesha. Deha, body. Remove this body. Body of Jivatma is small. Body of Paramatma is the whole universe, huge. Jivatma is Alpa Shakti, Paramatma is Sarva Shakti. Remove this too. This also is coming under Vesha. Jivatma is Alpajnani, Paramatma is Sarvajnani or Sarvajna. Remove this too. These are all Vesha. Jivatma is coming under the Karma Bandhana. Whereas Paramatma is Karmadhyaksha. He doesn't have any bondage. Similarly, Maya. Jivatma is Maya Dasa. Paramatma is Maya Dhyaksha or under the control of, Paramatma is controlling Maya. Jivatma, Aneka. So many Jivatma. Paramatma, there is only one. So you remove, destroy all this Vesha. Veshahanataha. Then what happens? What is remaining when you remove all these from the medium? The whole medium is removed, destroyed. What is left out now? It is only Atma. So Atma Darshanam. We cannot see this Atma because it is not any object. You can't objectify because I is the subject here. Atma, soul, Chaitanya, that energy. This is the subject. Subject and object have got to be different. Here subject cannot become object. So we say that this is aprameya. It cannot be objectified. So Swatma Darshanam does not mean that we are going to see our Atma. Because we ourselves are that. How can we see then? So Swatma Darshanam means understanding that I am that. Tattvamasi. Tattvam asi. You are that. Atmanubhuti, Atmanubhava, Atmadarshanam, all these mean the same. We must understand that this knowledge is not coming from somewhere outside. It is not coming from external world. Just like cycling. We learn cycling. That is the balance. Does somebody give us the balance? They can teach us, that's all. This is how you are supposed to pedal. And the balance comes from within. by practice. Similarly, swimming. It is not coming from anywhere outside. Person is there, coach is there to teach us how to swing our legs and arms. That's all. The balance has to come from within. In the same way, this knowledge is there within every one of us. But unfortunately, it is covered by aham vritti, ahankara. There is a thick blanket covering this Atma. So when we remove this covering, oh, I am this. So the Upanishads all say that neti, 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 na. No, not this one, not this one, not this one. Ah, I am this one. So in this way, Atma Darshanam. Then Isha Darshanam. When we understand who I am, it is as good as understanding who God is. If somebody says that I had Atma Darshana, but I did not have Paramatma Darshana, that means the person does not understand what it is. Cannot have Atma Darshana at all then. Atma Darshana, Swa Atma Darshana is same as Paramatma Darshana or Isha Darshana. Because they both are same. They are not different. So if you see or understand one, it is as good as understanding the other also. A Sufi saint said that when I went in search of myself, I found God. When I went in search of God, I found myself. So they both are same. That is what he said. Isha Darshanam Swatma Rupataha. That is the Swatma Rupa. It doesn't have special Rupa as such, but Isha is same as Jiva or Swatma is same as Jivatma is same as Paramatma. In the next shloka, shloka number 26, Atma samsthiti swatma darshanam Atma nirdvayat Atma nishtata Atma samsthitihi. Once we understand who we are or who I am, then staying in that particular thought itself, rather that knowledge is sinking in. Oh, I am this. So in all our interaction with the world also, we will be at this particular point, holding on to this point. Oh, I am not this body. Me and mine does not exist because I am same as the other person. He, she, it, all these, they do not exist. That is why the Jnani says the world is in me. We say I am in the world. A Jnani says I am in the world. A Jnani says world is in me. Everything is in me. So Atma Samsthitihi. How to attain this now? So he has given three words here, three words. Svatma Darshanam, Atma Nirdvayat, Atma Nishtata. It is as good as Shravana, Manana, Nididhyasana. Shravana is grasping. Actually it is listening, but here it doesn't mean only listening. Listening, seeing, touching, all these we are grasping the perceiving the world. So that is Shravana, here Swatma Darshanam. Then Atma Nirdvaya is contemplating on that and coming to the conclusion, oh, it is like this. Only after some kind of chintana, manana, manthana, when we do this only, it becomes a conviction. Like if somebody comes and tells me, Jyoti, you are a female, I'll get very angry. Oh, is this some news to me? Don't I know that I am a female? That means nobody needs to tell me that I am a female. It's strongly, that conviction is there. Yes, I am a female. In the same way, we should have this kind of conviction. I am not this body. especially when we have some kind of disease or some kind of sadness, dukkha. To whom is this? Oh, it is to my body, my mind, not to me. I am not this. So like this, that manana should be there. Then only, he says, second one is, or nirdvaya. There is no two. There is only one. Now what happens is, even though we know that it is one, theoretically we know the whole world is me only. My family members are me. Husband and wife, they are me. But when we quarrel with the husband or the spouse, Abba, how angry we are with that person. Do we feel at that moment that we both are same? One and the same? No. Isn't it? This is all our experience. So the Shastra or our scriptures say that all are one. There is only one. There is only one Atma. So everybody is same. But our experiences, they do not say so. They say he is different, I am different. His opinions are different, my opinions are different. Why should I adjust? Let him also do this. All these kind of fights are there. When such fights are there, there is a fight in the mind also. Oh, scriptures are saying this, my experiences do not say so. So there is a tug of war. In the mind, there is a tug of war. Which one is right? Can I blindly follow the scriptures? Simply have faith in that and follow it? So we must study. If you simply superficially read it, there will be tug of war. We should really study the scriptures. Then the scriptures take us near this. As I said, behind the building you see that one, this one, near this, near that. Like that, the scriptures are taking us close to it. Experiencing or getting that knowledge is for ourselves. Nobody else can do it. Swimming, how much ever theory I know, unless I myself swim, I cannot say that I know swimming. Unless I myself learn to cycle, learn the balance for cycling, I cannot say I know cycling. I know the theory, how to pedal I know. But practically only when we do it, that is what is Atmanishtata. Implementation. We may be knowing so many things. Theoretically, yes, everything is known to us. Every Upanishad also, tip of the tongue by heart. But is there any transformation in us? Have we transformed? We have to analyze ourselves. How I was before this. How I am now. How I should be. This kind of retrospection should be there in us. Analysis should be there in us. Have I changed? Have I changed for the good? Before learning Upadesha Sara, I used to get very angry. Now also the same state. I am still getting angry. There is no point of learning Upadesha Sara. Understanding Upadesha Sara. Nothing has changed. There is no point then. Little by little, at least we have to move forward, thinking that I am not this body. I am not going to get angry. Or if I get angry, who is getting angry? I am not the one, because that Chaitanya cannot get angry. I am that Chaitanya. So this kind of Swatma Darshanam. Once again, Atma Darshana. Our eyes, a part of the body, can see the other parts of the body. My eyes can see my hands, legs, etc. Similarly, can we see that Atma? It cannot be seen. Can one part of Atma see another part of Atma? It is Nirvikalpa. There is no parts at all. It cannot be divided. It is only one. If it can be divided, there will be Aneka. But there is only one. which means you cannot divide this Atma. Can my Atma see your Atma? If so, then to see your Atma, there must be somebody else's Atma. So that it is like a chain then. How many Atmas are there then? So there is only one Atma. And that Atma, can it see its own self? It can be it is the subject. It cannot be the object. So it cannot see itself. It cannot experience itself because it is the experiencer. Like how we say eye of the eyes. We have the eye. But that Chaitanya is responsible for seeing, actual seeing. Yes, this instrument is there. Physical eye is the instrument, true. But without that Chaitanya, it cannot see. So Chaitanya is the actual experiencer there. So Atma Darshana, we must really clearly understand, it is only gaining that knowledge. Once again, gaining the knowledge does not mean that we are going to get that knowledge from the external world, even from the scriptures. No. Scriptures are here to guide us in such a fashion that the thick covering is removed. Jnana is there within itself. If you take a child to the terrace, you have to climb the steps. As you keep climbing the step, the child keeps on asking, is this the terrace? Is this the terrace? We say, no, not yet, no. So, when we come to the terrace, we have reached the terrace, we say that, yes, this is the terrace. The child enjoys that terrace. Wow, it is so nice. The terrace is made up of concrete or cement. Steps are also made up of the same concrete or cement. When we look back from there, oh, it is the same. In the same way, the scriptures say that not this one, this one. But finally, when we understand it, everything also is the same. There is nothing over here which is not Atma. Everything is that Chaitanya only, consciousness only. But it will not be known to us until and unless we come to that level. Once, Nisargadatta Maharaj, all of you must have heard about him, a great jnani, was sitting in the dais. There was some program. Sitting in the dais, somebody was introducing him. He is Nisargadatta Maharaj Ji, a Brahmajnani. Nisargadatta Maharaj called him and said, stop this introduction. Don't say wrong things. The person who was introducing Nisargadatta Maharaj got a shock. Did I make any mistake? I introduced him as Brahmajnani. Is he not a Brahmajnani? So he asked, Swamiji, did I make any mistake? Are you not a Brahmajnani? So Nisargadatta Maharaj smiled and said, no. This fellow got a shock. We have invited him saying that he is a Brahmajnani, but what is this? He says, I am not a Brahmajnani. Then he smiled and said, I am Brahma. Not Brahmajnani, I myself am Brahma. See the difference over here. He says, I am not Brahmajnani, I am Brahma myself. Such a beautiful word that is. Brahmajnani and Brahma. Myself, that is Jivatma equals Paramatma. The same Mahavakya is simply given in one this thing, I am Brahma. The Upanishads say, Aham Brahmasmi, I am Atma Brahma, Prajnanam Brahma, Tattvamasi. All these are Mahavakyas which give the equation of Jivatma equals Paramatma. The next shloka, shloka number 27. Jnanavarjita jnanahina chit jnanasamasti kim jnatumantaram. Jnanavarjita. We have acquired so much of knowledge. This book, that book we have studied. So many different fields. He says, leave everything. How easy, isn't it? How difficult it was to learn everything. He says, unlearn everything. Jnana Varjita. What kind of jnana? Loka jnana. Can we compare Loka jnana with Atma jnana? Yes, we can compare. Loka jnana. Let us take the example of medical field. There should be enough qualification to study that subject, and it is so localized that is only one particular organ. Heart specialist, eye specialist, ENT specialist, only one organ of the body. So only a student who has taken biology in intermediate, 11th and 12th standard, you must have taken biology. If you have taken simply maths and something else, then no, it's not possible for you to enter this medical field. You must have taken a biology. So restrictions are there. Whereas this field, there is no restriction. Anybody who is interested can gain this knowledge. Atma Jnana. Then, by studying physics, Loka Jnana, we don't become physics, do we? I have done PhD in mathematics, one particular topic in mathematics. Did I become that topic itself? No. Here, Atma Jnana, by learning about this, studying this, gaining this knowledge, I become Atma. I become that Chaitanya itself. I am that Chaitanya, not that becoming Chaitanya, but now I become one with that itself. Even though right now I am Chaitanya, but I don't experience that. I don't know that. Theoretically I may be knowing, but actually I don't know it. So I become that itself. Then there are so many changes taking place in any field. For example, for a diabetic person, earlier they said that you should not eat rice at all. You should eat only chapatis made out of atta, wheat flour. Now they say wheat flour, atta has got gluten. So you should not eat. If you are diabetic, stop eating chapatis, they say. Now we are confused. Today when somebody says something after doing research, after a few days there is contradiction. Which one is right? That we don't know. Whereas here, it is the final. There is no change at all. There cannot be any change. It is the final. In the earlier days, people said that sun revolves around the earth. Earlier days, they studied in that way. But later, they said that, no, sun is not revolving around the earth is going around the sun. Oh, see the difference now. So there is a lot of contradiction. Loka Jnana is needed for Loka Vyavahara, interaction with the world, because we get salary. Atma Jnana does not give us salary, but it takes us to the final destination of moksha. Loka Jnana, as we keep gaining knowledge in particular fields, we become arrogant. I know this. I am superior. So superiority complex. Whereas when we gain this kind of knowledge, Atma Jnana, we become humble. Everybody is me. How much I love myself, same way I love everybody in this world. We become more and more humble. And we understand that oneness, equal vision or oneness. Lokajnana, as we study further and further, become more and more expert, you and me are different. You have less knowledge than me. I am in competition with you. I win. I am better than you. So there are many then, not one. We don't feel that oneness at all. Right? Then we forget. What we have studied yesterday, we forget. It's very dangerous in the medical field. If the doctors forget, that's all. We all, I don't know what we can do then. Instead of giving one medicine, if they prescribe another medicine by mistake, because the doctor forgot, it's going to be so difficult. Anyway, there is a chance of forgetting in that field too. Whereas this jnana, once we gain this knowledge, then absolutely no forgetting. There is no question of forgetting it. So this way we can compare the worldly knowledge and the spiritual knowledge or Atma Jnana, knowledge of the consciousness. So definitely all that we have learned, all those should be kept away. Jnana Varjita, Ajnana Hina Chit. Chit is consciousness, that is knowledge. Ajnana Hina. Two negatives, Ajnana and Hina. Two negatives means it is positive. Chit is knowledge itself. So we don't have to acquire any special knowledge, says Bhagavan Ramana Maharshi. You don't need to acquire any special knowledge. It is already there. What is there? You have to uncover that. That is why he says, Jnana Varjita, whatever we have taken, now keep all of them aside. Then, Jnanamastikim Jnatum Antaram. Once you learn this, is there anything else to learn? Again, coming to Lokajnana, if you have learnt anything. For example, I am from Karnataka, so I am an expert cook. Only in Karnataka dishes. What about the other states, other countries? There are so many varieties. I am yet to learn. So there is something else to learn. In that one field, there are so many such fields. If you are a very great surgeon, you are expert only in that field. What about the other fields? Whereas here, once we have this knowledge, then he is questioning, is there anything else to learn? Because the whole world is me. There is nothing else to learn. So, Jnanamastikim Jnatumantaram. In Bhagavad Gita, Krishna says, Yajnatva neha bhuyonyat jnatavyam avashishyate. Is there anything else to learn once you gain this knowledge? Says Krishna in Bhagavad Gita. The same thing is given by Ramana Maharshi here in this way. Jnanamastikim jnatum antaram. After gaining this knowledge, is there anything else to be learned? Nothing else need to be learned later. Then in the next shloka, shloka number 28, Kim swarupami tyatma darshane avyaya bhava purna chit sukham. Kim swarupam iti atma darshane. What do I get this? What do I get by gaining this knowledge, or what is the swabhava, swarupa of this Atma Darshana? What is the nature of this Atma? Now he says avyaya. It doesn't get over at all. It is always existing like Sat. Till now he used the word Sat and Chit only. Now he is adding some more terms for Swabhava of Atma. Avyaya. You cannot destroy this. Vyaya means getting over. Like you have so much money. It gets over. Whereas this knowledge, it doesn't get over. Avyaya or Atma, there is nobody can destroy this. That is why Akshaya, Avyaya, all these terms are used for Atma. Avyaya. Abhava. Bhava means being born. Udbhava. We come to this world again and again, or bhava. Now he says abhava. Once we get this knowledge, we are out of the chakra vyuha. There is a big wheel of birth and death. We are struggling in this. We are trapped in this wheel. Once we gain this knowledge, abhava, there is no birth. Once there is no birth, there is no death, obviously. So we are out of the cycle of birth and death. Then apurna. Apurna is same as purna. Purna's opposite is apurna. Apurna's opposite is either purna or apurna. So apurna is same as purna or complete. Purnamada purnamidam purnat purnamudachyate purnasya purnamadaya purnamevavashishyate. Everything is infinite. You are infinite. Infinity. So this is purna. Chit. Chit is knowledge or consciousness. You are that consciousness. You are that knowledge. Sukham. For the first time, Bhagavan is introducing this Sukham here. Till now he talked about Sat and Chit only. Now he added Avyaya, Abhava, Apurna. Chit is already there. Sukham. Sukha is that bliss. Sat, Chit, Ananda. So the Ananda is there within us. That like how you have the knowledge within us, he says Sukha or happiness or bliss is there within us. But we are not able to experience. We do experience sometimes. One thing is while sleeping. Forget about that. I love to eat ice cream. So, I'm very happy when I eat ice cream. I relish eating ice cream. Or if I see a person whom I love, I'm very happy. Or there is a situation which makes me happy. So what is this happiness? Our scriptures say that there is Atmananda in everyone. If as a person you like to eat ice cream, then when you eat ice cream, your mind is becoming calm. Not because it is cold, because I like. That like or craving is there for ice cream. So when I eat it, my mind becomes calm. Now what is happening? That Atmananda is getting reflected on this mind. Now we experience this happiness and say that ice cream is giving me happiness. When I meet the person whom I love, my mind is calm. Atmananda, which is already there, continuously there, which is not experienced otherwise, is now experienced because that Atmananda is reflected on the mind. This is how our scriptures are explaining about this bliss. You are bliss. You are Ananda. But we are not able to experience it. Sometimes when we experience, we feel that this object has given me happiness. This person has given me happiness. This situation has given me happiness. So I want similar kind of situation always. There are different kind of anandas. Vishayananda, Bhajanananda, Dhyanananda, etc. Vishayananda. We feel that happiness is there in one particular object. I have been longing to construct one new house. For years together we struggled. Now constructed a house. So that has given me Ananda. We call this as Vishayananda. Like how I said ice cream. For some people it is this alcohol. If happiness is there in alcohol, it should be giving happiness to everyone. If happiness is there in ice cream, it should be giving happiness to ice cream, should give happiness to everybody. But does it happen so? It gives happiness only to some people. There are so many people who don't like to eat ice cream. When they eat ice cream, they don't derive any happiness. So it is not in that object. You may be loving a person, but the same person may be hated by another person. So you derive happiness when you see that person, whereas the other person does not derive happiness by seeing this person. So happiness is not in that person. Similarly, situation. One situation may give me happiness, the same situation need not give happiness to others. So now we must think, is that happiness in this object, in this person, in this situation? Or doing something. As I said, eating ice cream. When I am eating ice cream, that means some kriya is happening. Some activity is taking place. I derive happiness. Just because I want to be happy always, can I keep on eating ice creams? Is it possible? I love to do a particular work. Can I keep on doing that work for 24 hours a day? Not possible. So these are all Vishayananda. Similarly, Bhajanananda. When we sing bhajans, we derive happiness. All of us experience this. Can we keep on singing for 24 hours? Not possible. Similarly, Dhyanananda. When we meditate, we derive happiness. How long can we meditate? Hours and hours together, okay. 24 hours, okay. One day, maybe. But later, not possible. All these help us to experience this Atmananda, which we say that, oh, it is there in this. This particular person has given me so much happiness. So our scriptures say that it is not so. Happiness is within yourself, or it is your actual swabhava. But since it is covered, you are not able to experience it always. So we should try to understand this and contemplate on this. Okay, when I am doing something, I am getting happiness. What does this happiness mean? It is actually Atmananda which is getting reflected in my mind, which has become calm now because I love to do this activity. So it is not in the activity. It is not in the manas also. It is there in this Chaitanya itself. It is a reflection on this manas. If happiness is there in the manas, then it should be there always. I am always having my manas, except while sleeping. then it should be there with me always. No. So it is not there in the manas too. It is there in me. So we must keep on hammering this to our mind. I am this happiness. How can I say that I am sad? I can never say I am sad. I can never say that something wrong has happened. No, it is right. It is happiness only. So like this, we are supposed to do the manana of this. Like that churning, manthana should take place. So that is what is Atmanishtata. So here he says it is Sukham. Adi Shankaracharya in his Bhajagovindam, he says, Yogarato va bhogarato va sangarato va sangavihinaha yasmin brahmani ramate chittam nandati nandati nandatyeva. Whether you are in yoga, bhoga, sanga, no sanga, doesn't matter. Yasmin brahmani ramate chittam. Yasmin chittam ramate brahmani. Whosever mind is dwelling in this Brahma, then what is there? Nandati nandati nandatyeva. Only bliss. There is nothing else. Only happiness, or the highest level is, we call this as Paramananda or bliss. So the mind should dwell in this. Initially the mind and the intellect should be trained in this. That is why Abhyasa. Keep on telling our own selves. Next shloka. Bandha muktyati tam param sukham vindati gaji vastu daivika. Bandha mukti atitam param sukham vindati. Vindati means attains. Who attains? Bandha mukti atita. There is no bandha, there is no mukti at all. There is param sukham. To whom? Jivaha to daivikaha. Daivika, divine. The one who has developed divine qualities, he becomes daivika. A jivatma who develops divine qualities. Daivasura sampad vibhaga yoga. The 16th chapter of Bhagavad Gita. Krishna says which all qualities come under Daivi Sampat and which are coming under Asuri Sampat. We should know both, because we should not fall in that Asuri category. So one who develops, we all have that qualities, but it is, since it is covered, all these we have to check and develop. Such a person becomes Daivika. Such a person goes beyond Bandha and Mukti, Atita, beyond it, and attains Param Sukham. That doesn't mean that he will not have problems. Bhagavan Ramana Maharshi, let us take the example of Bhagavan Ramana Maharshi, the composer of this Upadesha Sara. Built ashrama. Ashrama had a lot of financial problems. They never had enough money over there. That struggle. Health issues. Sarcoma. The most complicated cancer attacked Ramana Maharshi. But it did not trouble him. He was not pained. He did not struggle because of this. Yes, it is there. That's all. There was a case against him too in the court. So many problems were there. But he did not struggle. This is what is Bandha Mukti Atita. In Atma Shatka, Nirvana Shatka, Adi Shankaracharya says, Mano Buddhyankara Chittani Naham, starts with these, and 5 shlokas he says, I am not this, I am not this, I am not this. In the last shloka, 6th shloka, Aham nirvikalpo nirakara rupo vibhur vyapya sarvatra sarvendriyanam sadame samatvam na muktir na bandhaha. Chidananda Rupaha Shivoham Shivom. I don't have bandhana, I don't have any mukti also. When there is no bandha, there is no mukti then. It is same. Bandhana is bondage. There is no bondage at all. There is no bondage, there is mukti. Both mean the same finally. You are going beyond it. You are going beyond bondage as well as liberation. So he says, Iha. Such a person attains Iha, here, now and here. Not after death. We say that, oh, that person died. He must have got moksha only. Not after death. Here and now and here. So this is very important for us. How can I get this? So he has elaborated. In so many shlokas he has elaborated now how to come to this level. In the last shloka, Aham apetakam nijavibhanakam mahadidam tapo ramanavagiyam. Aham apetakam. Apetakam means falling down or destroying. Aham should fall down. Here aham means that aham vritti. I am Jyoti, I am this, I am so and so, this and that. I have so much of knowledge. All these. Aham vritti. That should fall down. The false I should fall down. We have seen the pseudo I. Pseudo I falls down. Nija vibhanakam. Nija here is Satya. What is that Satya? What is always existing? That is only that Chaitanya or consciousness. That vibhanakam, that shines forth. It is shining even now, but we are not able to experience it because this aham vritti is very strong in us. So when this aham vritti falls down, when the pseudo I falls down or gets destroyed by doing all these sadhana, then nija vibhanakam, that consciousness, that starts shining. Mahadidam tapo. Bhagavan Ramana Maharshi says, there is no other tapas better than this. This is the highest mahat. Mahat tapas is knowing oneself. Who am I? Knowing our own selves is the highest tapas. There is a story which appears in many of these Upanishads. Once a lion which was pregnant was chasing some sheep. The lion falls down and dies. Gives birth to a cub. Now that cub is going with the sheep and it is raised. It grows up in the herd of sheep. So it does not realize that I am a lion, I am different from these. It tries to eat grass and all its behavior is like a sheep. One day when it is moving with the other sheep, suddenly another lion attacks. When this lion, the new one, is attacking, all the sheep run away. Along with these sheep, the cub also runs away. Now this lion calls that cub and says, why are you, I am chasing those sheep, but why are you running away? So the cub says, I also have to run with them. The lion says, they are running because of fear. I am also running because of fear. What fear? You may eat me up. So this lion says, hey, you are a lion, I am a lion, I am not going to eat you up. I am going to eat only those sheep. So the cub says, no, I am not a lion. I am not a lion cub. I'm a sheep. Because I'm growing up with the sheep, I'm a sheep. So this lion now says, no, you are not a sheep, you are a lion. See, this is how you are supposed to roar. No, I can't roar. Now this lion takes the cub near a well and shows a reflection. See, you are just like me. Oh, now the cub realizes, I am not a sheep. I am also a lion. Now it tries to roar. Yes, it's very happy. I can roar. Very happy. This particular story is narrated in many of the Upanishads. Says that the story tells us that we are all like this. We are all thinking that I am Alpashakti, Alpajna, I am good for nothing, I am a sinner. So many religions say that I am a sinner. Our Sanatana Dharma never says that I am a sinner. No, you are not a sinner. You are this lion cub. There is nothing new here. It is only the cover that you are removing it. So this uncovering has to be done by all of us. Because he says that this is the Marga Arjavat, direct Marga, direct path. So we have already seen one story. Deham Naham, Koham Soham, I am not this body. Then who am I? I am he himself, I am that Paramatma. So we have to keep on telling ourselves, I am not the body, I am not the mind, I am not these indriyas, I am not the intellect too. Aham Brahmasmi. So like this, we can keep on training our mind and intellect. It may be difficult for us, but Bhagavan Ramana Maharshi's blessings are definitely there with us. Otherwise, we wouldn't have taken up this at all. We wouldn't have learned this at all. So let us follow this. Shravana Manana Nididhyasana. Listen or read or perceive. Contemplate on that. At least for 5 minutes a day. Let's all practice this for 5 minutes a day. Sit quietly and keep telling the mind, Aham Brahmasmi, I am this Brahma, I am Paramatma. Then again and again we must say, not from the body point of view. Just yesterday, I was telling my grandson that everybody is God. So he asked me, am I God? I said, yes, you are also God. Then immediately the next question was, Prahlada's story was narrated to him, so he knows that God is there in the pillar also. He asked me then, am I there in this wall, Ajji? You said that I am God. Do you think I am there in this wall? Yes, you are there in the wall. But how I am here? So this question, I was very happy that he has asked that question. Anyway, it is difficult to explain to a child that from the body point of view, we are not same as Paramatma. Deha buddhyato dasoham, jivatma buddhyato or jiva buddhyato twadamshakaha, atma buddhyato tvameva aham. This concept must be made very, very clear to all of us. From the point of angle of this body, no, I am not same as Paramatma. From Jivatma perspective, no, I am not same. But that Sat, existence-wise, Atma, Chaitanya-wise, yes, I and you are same, I and Paramatma are same. There is absolutely no difference. Everything is Chaitanya only. Everything is consciousness only. So let us keep on hammering to our own selves. We will definitely progress because Arunachaleshwara's and Bhagavan Ramana Maharshi's blessings are definitely there on all of us. Let us keep praying that we march forward in the path that is guided and shown by Bhagavan Ramana Maharshi. अरुणाचल शिव अरुणाचल शिव अरुणाचल शिव अरुणाचल 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 नमो रमणाय नमो रमणाय नमो रमणाय नमो 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 ओम श्री राम जय जय राम 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 ॐ असतो मा सद्गमय तमसो मा ज्योतिर्गमय मृत्योर्मा अमृतं गमय ॐ शान्ति शान्ति शान्तिः लोका समस्ता सुखिनो भवन्तु लोका समस्ता सुखिनो भवन्तु लोका समस्ता सुखिनो भवन्तु।